is how I ship smaller items like clothing that sell on eBay. I use calculated shipping, so it makes shipping a whole lot easier for me, especially if you're newer, if you're starting out. Calculated shipping is the best way to go, and this is how I do it. So once an item sold on eBay, just like this Brooks Brothers shirt, definitely pick this up at a lower cost of goods. Do not pick up every single one that you see. You want to be on the lookout for the Supima cotton ones, bigger sizes, not their 346 line, as that's their outlet line, it doesn't do as well. So definitely pick these up for, I would say, like $4 or less, and you can make pretty good money. They sell between $18 and $22 depending on the model, so use that to base your cost of goods. I would say at a very low cost of goods, so you can have that wiggle room to play with offers. So this one sold again on eBay, so I'm going to be using one of the poly bags that I get. I got all these from You Pack and Ship. I'll be putting out my Amazon storefront where I can show you where I get poly bags at much lower costs now, but You Pack and Ship is really good for shipping materials. They just are a bit of a higher cost for all that you can get, but I do recommend them because they are very sturdy, and you just use their adhesive that comes with the poly bags, and it does a really good job. You don't need to do extra taping, but you can if you want to. So since this sold, I'm going to ship it at Ground Advantage and just slide it in like so. This is the 10 by 13. They have many different cool designs that you can grab from them, and this is the 10 by 13 one, and it does really well with button-ups and other many types of bottoms and a lot of other items. So I have a lot of these 10 by 13s. I also always include a thank you note. It's just a little bit more professional for me. I don't go out and buy any or specially make them. All I do is type up my thank you note. I made it small enough so I can fit 3 on the same sheet, and I just cut them up as needed. And there it is. All you do now is, I would always recommend to weigh your item before you put it listed on eBay, so you know exactly how much the calculated shipping will be, and you aren't surprised with overcharges with shipping. That can definitely cut into your profits. So I have a scale that I use. It goes up to like 300, 400 pounds, something like that. I'll again link it in my Amazon storefront, so you can see all the reselling items I use and definitely recommend it. And then I just weigh all my items beforehand, and then I know exactly how much it's going to cost to ship out, and it's not going to surprise me later at the end when I do sell it. So just weigh your item with the shipping material that you would use. So what I would do is just insert it in the bag that you're going to use, and then just put it on your scale. Obviously don't close it up, and then you'll know how much it's going to be, and it'll be exactly what you weighed it at because you put in those dimensions beforehand, and you're not going to be surprised later on. So you just slap the label onto this one and you're good to go. And there's a label, and it's good to go. The next shirt is again a Brooks Brothers. This one is also a little bit more of a special one, and one that you should be on the lookout for at a very low cost of goods, so you can get as much wiggle room for profit. It's this Brooks Brothers line with this lamb logo here. You definitely want to be on the lookout for this one. This is what the label looks like, and you want to get this one at again a low cost of goods. This does a little bit well. This one sold for $21, so you definitely want to be on the lookout for these at a low cost of goods. I typically would recommend getting them for $4 or less. You can sell them between $18 and $21, and that gives you a little bit of a price range, so you can see what cost of goods is convenient for you. So this one is going back again into its poly bag. I use these poly bags for storage just so it's easier in my inventory system. You definitely don't have to do this. There's many ways to do it, but because I don't have a lot of room, I got a big bin and I've just been stacking them all in there. I'll show you guys my inventory system if you'd like. Let me know in the comments. So it goes in a clear poly bag. And then I'm going to use, again, these 10 by 13 poly mailers to send it. I'm going to give it one fold like this, and then it'll fit just fine. Again, slap the label and it's good to go. Another one ready to go. Last clothing item that sold is a new with tags Hollister halter top. I really wouldn't recommend Hollister unless you can get it for an extremely low cost of goods. I got a whole bunch of like Hollister and a bunch of other brands from a friend that no longer wanted a lot of her clothes. She contacted me, let me know, so she came by to drop it off. That's one of my reels, you can go check that out. And this sold for $5.47 the same day I turned on my store. I turned on my store on Wednesday and I came back Friday, so I'm starting to ship everything out for Monday. So yeah, this one sold for $5.97. I definitely, again, wouldn't recommend Hollister unless you can get it for extremely low cost of goods or it's in your closet, it's free, donated, something like that. I just realized I didn't put my thank you note in the other one. Oh well, I mean, it happens from time to time, and that was a perfect example. But this one will be getting a thank you note, so again, going in the 10 by 13 poly bag. I'm getting back into the groove of things, apparently. And again, we're gonna slap the label on there. Again, good to go, and it's going, all of these are going Ground Advantage. Ground Advantage is a lot cheaper than Priority or any other sites, but to get started, I do definitely recommend always using calculated shipping to get the best cost for you and your customer. And that is it. These three are going to be going out on Monday, and I just wanted to show you guys how I package up my smaller items, because I have been getting a few requests for smaller items and because I've been doing a lot of bulky items. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments.